कश्मीरी डेलीगेशन है उसको बात करने का मौका मिला और बिलखुसूस और एक मौके पे तो मुझे मौका मिला वहां पे कि मैं ये क्लियरली ये बात जो है हम सबके सामने रख दें, इंटरनेशनल ह्यूमन राइट्स एक्टिविस्ट के सामने, कि इस वक्त जो इंडिया कर रहा है कश्मीर में वो एक खुली डिक्लेयर्ड जंग है कश्मीरी नौजवानों के खिलाफ। इंडियाज वार अगेंस्ट टेररिज्म नहीं, इंडियाज वार अगेंस्ट यूथ। देखिए मैंने क्या कहा।
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Kashmir is a word that you will be hearing a lot as we move forward. The reason is very simple. For the last 50 years, the international community and the United Nations have been silent on Kashmir. This has changed dramatically for the first time in the last 6 months, and it started from this building when, for 3 consecutive sessions, the High Commissioner for Human Rights mentioned Kashmir and included Kashmir in his opening statement in September 2016, in March 2017, and in June 2017. This is a big deal for the activists working on Kashmir, because before September 2016, there was utter and complete silence at the United Nations when it came to Kashmir, or the word Kashmir was usually mentioned when talking about the bilateral relationship between Pakistan and India. So this is for the first time that in 3 consecutive sessions of the UN Human Rights Council, the High Commissioner, the top officer of the United Nations responsible for human rights, mentions Kashmir. A lot is moving on Kashmir. And Kashmir, one thing should be very clear to all of us, that Kashmir today is home to one of the biggest movements for civil and political rights. One of the most active movements for civil and political rights, including the right to self-determination. It's a major development, and it is the young men and women who are leading this movement. And it's an amazing movement. And basically, we've come to a point right now in June 2017 where I can confidently say, as a journalist, as a researcher, and as someone who's closely watching this situation, this conflict zone, because it's a very serious conflict zone. It impacts China, it impacts India, it impacts Pakistan, it impacts Russia, it impacts the United States, and it impacts the stability of Afghanistan. So it's an important region. No, we should stay back at the back corner. Yeah. So in Kashmir, basically, we've come to a point where we are saying now, I'm going to just show you very quickly, I'll be brief, but I'll show you very quickly how we have a very fascinating movement taking place right now in Kashmir, where young men and young women are leading this movement for civil and political rights and for the right of self-determination, facing the might of the world's 3rd largest army by size. That's the army of India, if we next. This is basically the